Oh, man. Well, if it isn't the off-air show time.
Yeah, or just the off-air podcast, whatever you want to call it. Yes, everyone present. Let me just do a roll call, actually. Ben Harvey,
Present.
Talent. Andy Rosgar, executive producer and programs manager.
Present.
Taylee Jones, former newsreader extraordinaire.
Present.
And Belle.
I knew that was coming.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
just your name. Producer Belle.
I'm so loyal to you, and I'm so... I've done
What
so
was your-
Our
what do you-
favourite producer, Belle.
Is your title?
That's a
Did
lot.
your title get changed to senior producer?
Yeah.
Okay, senior
producer
Belle.
No, but there's no one below me, so I don't really know what I'm
Yeah.
senior of.
Oh, if there were to come someone, you would be their
I
senior.
like to think Macy.
Yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
That's an
Interesting.
interesting one. Yeah. Are we that? Did I give away too much before, Andy? Did I give away too much when I was announcing your role there?
Maybe, but no one's going to listen.
No, it's
Cool.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyone who listens to this
Gosh,
isn't going to
I
yeah.
feel like I've missed so much. What is going
Oh.
on?
Well,
Is
Tay-
everyone getting
we
don't-
promotions except me?
Well, we don't want
I'm
to
leaving.
get into it too much, but we had a big meeting after the last off-air podcast. We thought we were all going to get fired. It just turns out one of us was getting a bit of promotion, so that's good.
Yeah.
A bit.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, good. I just
Andy's the
don't.
boss now.
Shandy.
Shandy.
Oh,
Shandy.
Shandy,
Shandy.
we'll have a
Shandy.
couple of shandies today to celebrate.
Andy.
We are going even more into the territory of
Yeah.
Fluent.
Yeah, the more- now
Unable
we're-
to talk
Hey,
about.
yeah.
Okay,
To be
yeah.
fair, yeah.
Back onto the agenda lane. What are the minutes?
Back onto the agenda. Well, first things first, top of the list, a farewell episode in store for newsreader extraordinaire Taylee Jones. This is, I suppose your actual last time around the microphone here at Nova.
Oh, how's that? What if this is the last time behind the microphone ever?
Wow.
It could be the
Well,
case.
I mean,
won't
you're
be.
only
I'll come
young,
crawling
and
back.
when you think about it, there's a lot of people, they leave radio, they come back in a few times, and then sometimes they step away from it altogether, and they always come
It's
back.
going to be so boring.
Yeah. So
Made
that's
the wrong decision.
that's the first point of business. Obviously, it's Friday. We like to award Team Member of the Week as well. Everyone will get their nominations in. And I don't know, I haven't checked the DMs lately, so I don't know if there's any questions, so apologies about that. Executive producer Andy, yeah, that'd be great. Senior producer Belle, if you just have a look at
Senior,
those.
everyone's title, senior producer Belle.
We're gonna really miss Taylee. What did we think of the farewell break?
Oh,
from
yeah.
this morning show, because
I was hoping Taylee would read that message from Mum and Dad
Are we
and
gonna
cry.
get
we all
checked?
we all felt when it was a little bit flat because you didn't cry.
Yeah, look, I agree. I do agree.
I had a few people message actually. I even had a couple of listeners, I didn't tell you that yet, that reached out on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh,
Each
wow.
time you mention, yeah, which is really lovely. But each time you mention on air, it's last
Yeah.
Yeah.
break, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, a couple were like, I'm going to be listening in, 9 o'clock, wait and see if you cry. And
Yeah.
I think you
no tears.
everything in your power was trying to stop the tears. Right?
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Do
And
you feel really
what they say in the
unloved now?
biz. You know what they say in the biz. Tears get ticks.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
and you only leave once. So I will have to cry for some reason. I'll have to make up some old shit on Monday morning. I'll be like, it's
Yeah.
been a
You'll
tough
come up
weekend.
and you'll be missing me.
Well, that's
You'll look
it.
at that empty seat and the
course.
tears will flow.
Well, that's it.
And now it is time for the ceremonial removing of Taylee from the breakfast.
Oh yeah, gee
chat.
whiz! We have a fire group chat.
So there's probably 12 people in there. It's just kind of it's the immediate / the extended Nova team.
and so you can either have a classy exit or you can kind of hang around, and then we're all going to have to make another group chat which has happened in the past.
I
Also,
kinda
some
wanna
people
do that.
some people do pretty dramatic exits.
Taylee, what
former news and sport man, Mr. Max Burford. I think it was classy, but it was dramatic. Wasn't
was dramatic,
It was a mic drop exit.
It was a big long message.
Is cameraman Cam still in it? I
He's
mean,
still in
finished
it.
He finished a week ago.
Although we did tell him to stay in it until
the
today.
farewell.
Yeah, but I reckon the strike at midnight tonight, it'll be weird if he's.
Yeah.
If he's
So
still
Tay,
in it.
run us
Still
through your thought
working.
process. Are you going to drop the mic? Do you want to be kicked out? What are you thinking?
I hadn't thought about it until I just sent you an email before
Yeah,
with a couple
lovely,
of words.
by the
and
way.
in there, thank you, I was I wrote something about it there and I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Am I going to remove myself? Do I wait? Because I kind of it's hilarious when people have lingered. And part of me wants to be...
Don't be the lingerer. To be honest,
No, but I'm like,
we
if
all
I do
like you
go to
enough
do
to
that,
be a
you're gonna
lingerer.
remove
I
me.
wouldn't be that upset if
I
you're a
don't think
lingerer.
so. I think I know someone in this room that would just kick you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already happened.
Oh my god!
I'm an Andy.
That is cold as effing ice.
I wanted to rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh, snap.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I just need to open my messenger to see it for myself.
That's so mean.
That is so cold.
It's gone.
She hasn't
It just
left the
says-
building yet.
Oh no, wait, I can still read it. It just says Ben Harvey removed you from the group. And then I can see all the prior stuff.
That is
Oh, hang on,
ice
so you, hang on, so
cold.
you can still see.
I can still see our
That's a
previous
worry.
conversation.
No,
No,
she can see
but from this
previous.
point,
Yeah, I can't
let's all
see
say
from here
mean
on
things
in.
about Taylee now that she can't see it. We'll see if it pops
Right.
up.
I
Okay.
even provided the last lot of content.
No, you did.
I think this is better than having a strop, which other people have done.
Yeah.
Do you see what I just put in there, Tay?
No. Oh my
well,
gosh.
probably-
it's really
probably for the best.
happened.
I think me removing you is very honourable, like a samurai dying by the sword. You've just died by the sword.
It's funny
Nice,
because I think
thanks.
that, like one of the coldest exits was when Andy was accepted into the group at the end of last year, and Wolf, who'd been working at Nova for like over a decade, before he could say anything, Andy's like, before he even said hi in the chat, his first point of business was removing his predecessor Wolf. And I remember we were all posting like gifs of like people being murdered and like just like, you know, someone getting hit over the head with a hammer and just, you know, being like, this is ice cold.
That was brilliant. But that's also, I think, when everyone was probably like, yeah, Andy, you're going to fit in. Like, this is...
Yeah, no, yeah.
You belong here.
And
Yeah.
now he's boss.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Should I remove senior producer Bell from the group?
For that sort of that was a negative comment. Maybe put her in the sin bin for like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you're in the sin bin for 10.
What does that mean? What is
Is
there
that like
a
removed and then
party?
re-added?
Look, we know that we've got meetings to get to in a couple of minutes,
don't.
so should we...
I don't.
They got the meeting with Josh, a new video
It
man.
will be added to the group.
Yep.
That is true. Yes, and that's what they say. When one door closes, another opens.
What if we add one listener in?
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I feel
The
like
things that get posted in there should
feel like
not be...
the, our careers would be very
Yeah.
quick if a listener was in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's a bad
Yep.
idea.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like I'm doing Liam's job now, but should we get to Team Member of the Week?
Team member of the week. Well, I'm going to give mine to Taylee Jones because last week
I didn't even know you
and
did a team member of the week.
well, yeah.
It's my first time winning. Have I never got it?
Oh no, you've just been hold your horses there, Tay. You've just been nominated.
Oh,
You did nominated, yeah.
That's one nomination.
Oh, okay.
So
for
far,
Taylee.
we've done this twice now. I've won both times.
Yeah, it rarely happens.
And I'm going for the unheard of hat trick, but
Yeah.
we'll see how this plays out.
Bring
Senior
row.
producer Bell, who would you like to vote for team member of the week?
Well, I'm going to vote Taylee.
It's the honourable thing
Yes,
to do. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Beauty.
Also, Bell did a great job of like running around getting everyone's
Yep.
going away presents and stuff this week.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done. Andy?
What would you guys like? Would you like the roundabout way of me getting to nominating Ben, or do you just want me to nominate Ben?
Just go on, just nominate Ben.
I nominate Ben for Team Member of the Week.
Thank you.
Well, Tay, who would you like to nominate?
Can I- should I go
You can
first?
nominate yourself.
Like Cam last week,
Yeah.
Taylee.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
get to nominate.
Yeah, you get to nominate.
yeah.
Yeah, but you go
Okay.
last.
Okay,
so,
yeah, fair enough.
so at the moment, it's
Oh,
2 for
sure.
Taylee, 1 for me.
Yeah.
Look, the way I see it is,
You did take the station off air this week, remember that?
yep,
Was.
and then I got it back on.
Yeah, twice, 2 times this week. Yeah.
Yep. And I am trying to think of something that I did. I got Belle a coffee from On the Run,
I did.
and I got Liam and Andy a $1
Yeah,
scratchy.
because you were freaking 20 minutes late to work and you felt bad.
That is why I nominate myself.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
I
Well,
think
Tay
I
didn't
should
get
give you
anything.
My vote.
Yeah. So
That is very true.
Hang on,
Well-
so is it tie now?
Well,
It's a
it's
tie.
Tay has
Whoa.
the deciding vote whether she gives it to herself.
no,
or
she hasn't awarded it yet.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
She
so it's a
has the
high-
deciding vote, so
Right,
she
yeah.
gives it to herself or she
Yeah.
gives it to Ben.
Remember, this is what happened last
Or
week
you
as well.
should give it to someone else. You don't have to give it to. You
Yeah,
can
but
pick
then what
whoever you want.
happens?
That's
It's a
true.
tie.
It would be very, very in theme with us about to head into a hung parliament.
Yeah,
if I did a
true.
hung vote.
Couldn't decide on your sound effects there, mate.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
This is
well,
about
Why he
6
doesn't
out.
I'm
get
very-
team member of the week.
Oh, it's another good point. Okay, see, I was
keep in
leaning
mind the
toward,
hat trick has never happened.
I was leaning toward Belle because I'm going to say, because I've received some lovely sort of like gifts
Yep.
and stuff, and I think she's done a bit of, I imagine she's done a bit of running around behind the scenes. Could have been Andy as well, but I think Belle was probably
it was just
responsible for a bit of hustle there.
That was Bell.
There was a
usually
certain
her
team
job.
member who gave more money than others.
Because you're richer.
Well, I equally matched that.
I'm not saying it was only one.
Oh, yeah.
hard
no,
being
that's true.
talented.
Oh, yeah, we're just knowing, Tay, yeah, when you go through that present, just think like, a majority share was paid for by two people.
goes off
We're not going
pay.
to name names, but majority share was a lot of the heavy lifting was done.
Well,
by
I would
two
just
very
like-
generous
Vote
people.
for yourself.
Generous
Tay.
boys.
No,
Vote for
I
yourself.
would like to say that prior to the last 10 seconds, I had already made the decision to vote for Ben. So
It's a miracle run. It's a miracle.
Gee whiz.
Make sure you get the New York Times tomorrow. It's going to be front page.
He's
I
getting
don't know.
ghosty on my own farewell as
if
well.
after 7
Far out.
years of service cannot get Taylee Jones the team member of the week on her last week when she's carried herself out with nothing but poise and respect for everyone in all these years.
Bell's actually annoyed.
The question,
Don't even do anything.
the question must be asked.
Bell, it's a democracy. I don't make myself the team member of the week. My colleagues do. It's like the Brownlow.
Are we looking at a dynasty here? I don't think this is going to change any old time soon. This
feel
is
that
very
anger.
rare. This rarely happens. We have someone who's won the team member of the week 3 weeks in a row.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.